How y'all doing, Jack and Jills? Of course, this is Mickey here in the City Slick and Kitchen for the Nutty Inventors, Garages, and Home Growers. I keep getting some flack about that acronym, so I don't know. Just forget it. I don't mean no funny business with that. Everyone tinkers around. We'll call it Nutty Inventors, Tinkerers, and Home Growers. Now it's NITA instead of, anyhow. Forget I ever mentioned that. But I'm going to do some cooking today. Garage is my wheelhouse. But on Facebook, I've done a lot of these and people enjoy it. And it's old Dago, old school pasketti. It's not, and I know the right way to say spaghetti, but it's, the kids said it. We call it pasketti around here. I do like to enunciate and be grammatically correct, but usually it slips out and I sound like a cretin anyhow, so, you got to take it all with a grain of salt. So when I'm saying we're going to have pasketti tonight, it's homemade. Nothing like my mom's and the old Italians ones used to be. It's just what I picked up for her the old days. One thing a lot of people's not going to like, it's not Jane Fonda sauce for sure, because I don't drain the fat. I do when I make the tacos and other things, but the trick with this is, I was told from my dad's side, is that, we're going to let it marinate in that good fat. This is good Angus roast beef. It's even the lean stuff, but it's got some juice in there. It'll marinate. Now I'm going to put my pepperoni in. It's going to kick. And you know how pepperoni rolls are. It's going to have all that juice and shit come out of there too. Well, my onions and peppers are marinating in it now. My tomatoes, which of course should be fresh, but all I got's the diced stuff from the store. But I'm not going to drain any of that fat, but I will be extricating the fat with one of these. I remember my mom would set the crock pot and put a little gradation to it. Then the juice comes up out there as that greasy stuff, and I don't really want that in my end product, but I want it flavoring my stuff as it cooks today. It's all about the marination. So of course we'll take this little ladle, we'll dump that shit out as the day goes on. I'll come in and I'll re-stir it all up, and then it'll keep marinating it, and then I'll dip that greasy shit out there as we go. And I remember my mom's pasketti stove was always had that little grease bowl there where she would be dipping that grease out there. So I'm going to get this meat browned up, add my canned vegetables and whatnot, and cut up my quality pepperoni and get it in there. And then of course, I'm going to cut this video here, and then we'll come back later on and I'll show you how that sauce worked out. But one tip on the way, I wanted to show you about these. Where's these sons of bitchin' onions? These onions are a mess. Listen, when you come home, hit them with the air compressor first. Them flakes and shit, they're still a little in here, but I like to, this mess is a pain in the ass, and then they get, so hit them with the air compressor before you come in here. It's just a little onion tip. All right, get in there. It creates a mess. So, that's it for today, and then plus later on, I got to give you a little bio. Well, I can do that right now, I guess, since it's probably a close-up. I haven't checked it. I was homeless from where I come from after my daughter was out on her own. My brother was going through a divorce. He needed some help up here with his boy. He got 3 boys in 5 years. And, I track kids and dogs. So I come up here, I cook for him, help him out with the kids. And, of course, then you see me in the garage. Well, albeit City Slicker Garage, but that's where I do most of my stuff. And it's good to get back and do a little bit of garage work. That's what puts me here. And the Facebook, everyone says, hey, do YouTube. I enjoy it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm getting to know you a little bit. But, I'm not a bum. Yes, I'm on a little bit of welfare right now, a state card, that's it. But I don't plan to be there for long. But that is what it is. I'm in the garage tinkering around, inventing some stuff, and having some fun. If you enjoy it, great. Hit the subscribe button. If not, just pass it on by. Or fuck them, like I say on YouTube. I'm not pulling no punches. Skip it on by. You don't got to chime in. All right, I'll talk to you guys later on. We'll get back to this. Let's look at it one more time. I'm just marinating this stuff in good. See that grease in there? I don't ever do it with any fancy seasoning either, because usually we like that coming from the onions, the garlic. So I don't have to put no garlic powder, no garlic salt, all that stuff. Later on we'll season it. Well, I can't tell you exactly what I put in there. I don't have to kill nobody, but some other stuff we'll add in there. And then the pepperoni, and then I'll show you it later on. Alright, so I'm out. Later.